Hello everybody, my name's Laika, welcome to my channel, and tonight I am playing Buried. Let's begin. I open my eyes and the first thing I want to do is scream. I'm flat on my back and everything seems to hurt. The trees overhead look familiar. It's a clear night sky, almost beautiful. Except for the fact that this means I've been out cold for at least 6 hours. But there's something wrong. I don't remember what, but something happened and my head. My God, my head hurts. And a ringing in my ears. Was there an accident? An explosion, I think. I remember Dennis screaming, but after that, I can't remember. As I sit up, I notice that my hard hat has been thrown off. I look around the area, but it's not here. It feels strange to go anywhere without my hard hat, but I've got to find the other members of the crew. They could be in danger. So, do I search for my hard hat or do I forget the hat and search for the crew? I think if I don't get my hat, that could result in an accident to the head. But I need the crew. I'll have a quick look for my hat first. I get up on shaky legs and look around for a moment. A few nearby trees look to have been splintered and broken at the base recently. They certainly weren't like this earlier. Searching for the hard hat feels normal. It makes me feel like maybe there isn't something wrong here. I see it behind a fallen log about 10 feet away from me. How it was thrown so far is beyond me. Driven by nothing more than habit, I walk over to it, pick it up and place it on my head. Next, I walk over to the centre of the logging site and I don't like what I see. Continue. The logging site looks like a bomb was detonated right in the centre. I don't know where to start. The one load we had managed to stack on the truck for the day is overturned. The trailer bent and the logs hanging off the back. Where the hell is everyone? My head is killing me and this ringing in my ears. I can't hear anything. Not birds, not my footsteps, nothing. It makes me wonder if I hit my head after my hard hat flew off. I run through a quick mental checklist to make sure my brain is still working. My name is Roger Hastings. I'm 41 years old. The year is 2017. I own a small logging company and we've been logging in this strip of Kentucky woodland for almost a month now. Okay, so my brain works, that's a relief, but it also makes me fearful because something is certainly not right here. I look around the logging site, my mind trying to figure out what has happened. Just about every piece of equipment has been overturned or tilted. So look at debris or look at the truck. I think I'll look at the truck. The truck, the hitch is completely broken, like it was blown off in an explosion or a really bad accident. Had there been an explosion, all the fuel on the site would have started a fire, but there's no charring, no burning, nothing. I walked through the area where Dennis had been working. From the looks of it, he'd been moving slowly. He'd only taken down 4 trees today. His metal lunchbox is open, an indicator that he'd been taking an early break, but he's not here. No one is here. Where the hell is everyone? Interesting. I could try to make a call on my cell phone, but its battery is already running really low. Not that it matters, the reception is crap out here. So yell out or call someone on the cell. Well, I may need my battery for later. I can yell out first and then if nobody answers me I can call. So I will yell out first. Hey guys, where is everyone? Tony, Dennis, Frank, Joe? Guys, you there? But the names fall flat among the wreckage. I get nothing back other than scaring away a few birds overhead. Might as well start walking and try and find some answers. The highway is almost a mile back through the woods, down the gravel road we used to reach the site. Maybe the crew ran away for help. But why would they have left me? Were they scared, out of sorts? Maybe I'll catch up with them. Maybe I can catch up to them. Sorry. but with my truck turned over onto its side, it looks like I'll be walking. My God, I can't even remember what I was doing before waking up on my back. Wait, what's that underneath the bulldozer? Oh my God, it's a leg. It has to be either Tony or Dennis. The dozer looks unstable, like it might roll some more. Might not be safe to get close, but at the same time I just can't leave him there. Whew. Well, I should stay back, really. I'm going to go and look. I'm close enough to the beginning of the game to start again if I die. So we will go and look. Hey, I yell, are you okay? Are you alive? Holding onto my hat, I skip over the wrecked equipment and stray logs to get closer. I can see a little bit more of the leg. The jeans are soaked in blood. I recognise the work boots. It's clearly Tony. His leg is bent at an impossible angle, nearly crushed flat. The closer I get, the more apparent it becomes that Tony didn't survive. So leave the body alone, or I'm going to have to pull the poor dude out. Come on, Tony, out you come. I tried to pull him out, but he's not budging. That's when I see the blood coating the ground under him. It's thick and fresh, so dark on the dirt that it looks black. As I'm tugging, I hear something crunch, but I somehow manage to pull him out. His legs are absolutely crushed and his stomach looks deflated. Blood is covering everything from the navel down. His face was turned to the right when he was crushed. It looks like a broken plastic mask, seeping with blood and bits of shattered skull. Ugh. My God, I can't believe this. I have to turn away. That's when I hear a deafening creaking noise and I'm bashed in the head from behind as the bulldozer shifts lower to the ground. I roll clear and end up on my back. My eyes were struggling to focus. I'm a little shaken up, but I'm fine. Oh, I'm glad I got my hat. Yeah, thank God I was wearing my hard hat. I quickly get up and dust myself off. I can't stay here. I have to find Dennis, Frank and Joe. I have to find out what happened here. As I walk through the stacks of logs from the last week or so of work, everything feels frozen. This high-pitched sound in my ears is terrible. It keeps happening every few seconds and sounds like it's coming from far away. I can't help but wonder, is it my ears or is it something else? The silence out here is creepy, and there's a smell, like the atmosphere after a bad summer storm. I might as well admit it, I'm a little scared. Everyone is missing and it's dead quiet out here. There doesn't even seem to be a breeze to rustle the leaves and branches. My right knee hurts like hell. My head was hurting so bad before that I never even noticed the pain in my knee. I must have hurt it during the what? An accident or... Wait, is that Dennis? I see him sitting on the ground motionless about 30 feet away. Do I yell out or walk away? I'll yell out to him, why not? Dennis! I yell. Dennis, can you hear me? Dennis lets out a shout, like someone was waking from a nightmare. He then looks back at me from the ground. Yeah, Roger, I hear you, he hollers back as I head over to him. Dennis is built like a wrestler and has a tough personality to match, but in this moment he looks disorientated and even a little anxious. Though I'm glad to see him, the fear on his usually confident face is alarming. What the hell happened? What's going on? He asked. I don't know, the crew is missing or an explosion, I think. Well, either or. I don't think this is going to be the crew missing is more important. I don't know, the crew is missing. Missing, Dennis says. Where do you think they went? I'm not sure, I say, but it has me pretty freaked out. Something's not right here. Still sitting on the ground, he looks around the woods, as if he is just now understanding the severity of the situation. The equipment was overturned, the dozers too, I say, shifting my hard hat and wiping my forehead. You okay? I ask him. Yeah, just shaken up. Yeah, me too. This might be the most intimate conversation Dennis and I have ever had. While he and I have always been on good terms, we've never been particularly close. I've always respected him though. Sure, he's come to work a few times looking like he's been in a bar fight the night before, but I've also seen him do an enthusiastic impression of a dinosaur as he plays with Tony's kids while they wait for their dad to finish up his shift. It's then that it hits me. Dennis and Tony were good friends. I am not sure I want to rattle him with the news of Tony's death right now. Not before we know what's going on, but he has a right to know. Oh, do I don't mention Tony or tell him? I should tell him. I mean, I have a feeling if I don't tell him, it's definitely going to bite me in the ass later on. So I will tell him. I was upfront with Dennis about Tony. Dennis's eyes fixate on me, startled. He was crushed under the dozer, I say. Dennis pauses for a moment, like he's trying to understand what I said. His eyes narrow and his bottom lip quivers. Shit, he says, and I can tell that he's fighting back tears. He and Tony had been tight, almost like brothers. Hey, he adds quickly, as if trying to escape the reality of Tony's death. Did you see that light? No, I say. What did you see? I don't even know, Roger, he says. It was like this flare of white light. It came right up from the ground like an explosion. So there was an explosion, I say. Maybe it was some equipment, or... This was no equipment, Dennis interrupts, agitated. This huge ball of light came right out of the damn ground. Well, so where did it go, or what? I want to know what it looked like. Like looking into the sun, he says. It just feels like someone stabbed me in the eyes with a hot knife. When? I'm not sure, he answers, but I had finished about 10 trees for the day. I was about to top one. That's when it happened. You were almost done with 10 trees, I ask. Yeah, he says, looking at the ground. You know, I wouldn't want to take a lunch break until I was done. Ooh, what a liar. Yeah. And that's when the light blew up. Why? You don't believe me? Well, I know he didn't do 10 trees because I saw there was only 4 and I saw his open lunchbox, but there's no point calling him out because it's over and his best friend has just died, so I'm just gonna humour him. I believe you. I don't really believe him, but he saw what he saw, I think to myself. He has no reason to lie about this. My God, are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine, he says, but if I'm being honest, it scared me pretty bad. And if it's all the same to you, I'd like to get the hell out of here. We both stand up and start heading towards the road. It isn't until we start moving that I see Dennis is wounded. His right side is coated in blood, the red seeping through his blue work shirt. There are splatters of it here and there, but also a very large red splotch that makes me worry. Are you in a lot of pain, or how did you get that injury? Well, he's obviously going to be hurting, and I think if I ask him, he's going to deny hurting. So I'm going to ask him how he got his injury. I'm not sure, Dennis replies. I must have gotten thrown or hurt somehow from that light. It's then that I notice a strange ringing noise is still filling the air. Hey, I say, stopping. Do you hear that high-pitched ringing noise every once in a while? Dennis looks scared when I ask him this question and he just nods. I thought it was just me, he says. He looks out of sorts and uncertain. I've never seen him like this before. It's obvious that he's looking for some reassurance. Even though I'm his boss, there's something very unnerving about this. It's freaking me out too, to be honest, but I probably should reassure him. If he's scared and injured, we'll be okay. It's probably nothing. It's probably something, but let's be realistic, I tell myself. I might as well try to be empathetic. Out here in the middle of these woods, the ringing sound could be anything, maybe a car alarm from the woods or something. Still, even my passive comment seems to have reassured Dennis. He looks a bit calmer, a bit more relaxed. Good. We start moving forwards and don't say another word. Did you try and call Frank? Dennis asks. I don't know, he had his cell on him today. I know he had his cell on him today. Not yet. Luckily, I still have some battery left. I pull up my cell and call Frank, happy that I didn't make that call to Dennis earlier. It rings, but he doesn't pick up. But then I hear his phone go off behind the stack of logs. Dennis and I give each other a look. As the phone goes to voicemail, I hang up and we walk behind the logs to find Frank's phone on the ground, abandoned. We look around for Frank but find nothing, not a single trace. It's then that I notice something really odd. A 10-foot wide hole in the ground right near where the phone was. But there's no stray piles of removed dirt or rocks. It's clean, smoothly dug, cutting into the earth, wide but only a few feet deep. It looks unnatural, like the ground was just deleted, no shovels or diggers used. Dennis walks over to it. This looks like the same kind of hole I saw that light come from, the ground, he muses to himself. I say nothing, my mind is spinning, but I don't know what to think. We need to get out of here, Dennis mutters. At that moment, that ringing noise carries through the forest again, sending a shiver down my spine. Dennis is right, there's something strange going on, and we might not be safe here. But that ringing sound could be a clue to where the rest of the crew went. Well, the thing to do is to let's get the heck away from here. I mean, you should always try and get away from the danger. But it might be more interesting to check out the sound. Sensible or interesting? Sensible or interesting? I'm going to go with interesting. Let's check out the sound. Something's not right, I say. And if there's a mechanical noise like that... You think someone is out there, he asks. Maybe. I think we should at least check it out. They might be able to help. Yeah, you go right ahead, he says with a grin. I'll be here waiting for you. Better hurry though. Dennis doesn't look like he's in the best shape to be trouncing around the forest, but we need some answers right away too. So leave Dennis here or bring him with me. Well, we should never split up. Always stay together, people. No, you're coming with me. I bend over and hoist him up against my shoulders. He resists just barely and then gives in. He's looking at me like he's terrified of me now, making a moan in his throat. We start moving through the woods quickly, with no idea where the rest of the crew is. I worry they could be in danger. Every tree out there looks exactly the same. I grew up in the country and can find my way around the forest without much of a problem, but I'm feeling dizzy. I'm leaning against a tree when I see something that has no business being out here. Our logging crew has been out here for 3 weeks and I've never seen it before. Right, I'm going to leave it for here for now, and I shall continue this video later on in the next part. So thank you for listening. Goodbye everybody, and I will see you again.